What does it mean to you, my brother?
It means that we fought for our rights and stuff, and I appreciate that, and I want to go to college, so we fought for that. We fought for most of our rights, so
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Okay. So if I were to ask you this question, are you planning on actually expressing all these thoughts to your offspring so they can remember exactly what transpired this day?
Yes, I am. I'll probably, if they have a documentation on them, I'll probably let them watch it.
Yeah, so you're from Marietta?
I'm from Mapleton.
Mapleton. Tell me about Mapleton.
I don't know much about it. I just live there.
Well, you know, I can tell you something about Mapleton, right? Mapleton was founded by a guy, Mapleton. He was a slave owner. And he established the city of Mapleton. And the reason why he established the city of Mapleton, because he was kicked out of the king's court in England. He was expelled to the upper country, which is Georgia, and he found Mapleton. That's what Mapleton. Well, see, you never been to that historical part of it. See, that's the whole concept of life, man. Is to, whenever you live in a certain geographical area, right, you must understand the inception of it. Because if you don't understand the inception of it, then you don't have a grasp of why this behavior is taking place. You understand the concept? Anyway, thank you for your casual and really good information about why you actually celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday. All right, it happened to be Martin Luther King's birthday. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, right? So what inspired you to come out today to be part of this? Is it came out here unexpectedly? You didn't know something was happening?
No, I live in Smyrna.
Smyrna?
Yes.
Okay.
And we saw that they were having events here and everything. And I have my mom and
Okay.
my niece visiting from Brazil.
From Brazil?
Yes. So I already brought them to see the Martin Luther King Memorial, his house, and the museum.
Yeah.
And then since that they were having the event over here, I decided to also bring them here to see Marietta and to also see what was happening. So, yeah.
That's great. You know why that's great? Because you actually participating. You from across the water, right?
Yes.
Originally, but you live in Smyrna, right?
Yes.
And I'm similar to you, right? I'm from across the water. I'm from the Virgin Island, right? And I'm down here today because of the inspiration that actually went into this day and the meaning behind why we are here. And sometimes what we don't understand is this. Someone laid a foundation, right? So that we now, who we call later generation is coming into America, right? Is actually reaping what that particular generation sacrifice and give you the opportunity to participate, because back then you wouldn't have had the same opportunity.
Exactly.
You understand?
We need to know history,
Right.
not let the bad mistakes
Yeah.
be repeated.
Yeah.
And we need to walk forward
Yeah.
with having everybody with the same rights.
Right.
Human,
Right.
independent of race, ages, religion, or beliefs. We need to work in the direction that everyone is
Right.
actually equal and have the same rights.
Right. Okay, youngster, you tell me. You give me your little feedback.
Oh, she doesn't speak English very well.
Oh, she doesn't speak
Translate
English.
For you, if you may.
Yeah.
Ele quer saber para você o que você diria para as gerações em relação aos direitos humanos e ao Martin Luther King. Então, fala que você quer direitos da povo. Fala. She's a little bit.
She's a little shy. Yeah. So tell me about Brazil. Tell me about Brazil. I couldn't live in two places at the same. I'm from the Virgin Islands. Tell me about Brazil.
Well,
It was a Portuguese territory.
yeah, well,
It
I
was.
lived in Brazil, so
Yeah.
Brazil was colonized by Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
And they brought the African people as
Right.
slaves.
Right.
Put it in, they caught them and
Right.
their land and put it on ships
Right.
and transported them with very bad
Uh-huh.
conditions.
Yeah.
A lot of them died in the process.
Right.
And when they got over there, they were slaves, and
Right.
they were made to work in plantations.
Forced labor. Yeah.
And it was a very sad part of our
History. Yeah.
But at the end, they fought, and people got together in that fight to
Yeah.
liberate them
Right.
and to actually have rights.
Right.
But nothing is easy, and things change. Things
Remain the
time.
same.
Yeah, and so they did got a lot of more rights.
Yeah.
But they never got equality.
Equality.
And that is something that is really hard, both for women,
Yeah.
for people that are
Yeah.
gays
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's like we need to do one step after another
Right.
to get everybody to have the same rights.
Yeah, but you know what I really
Still working.
it's what we call a transformation process.
Yes.
But one of the downfall with this society that, as I know it, right, it was a concept called real estate. Real estate are the backbone of every society. So if the person in America, in Brazil, in the Caribbean, in wherever they had slaves, right, didn't have the opportunity to buy land, right? That means they was disenfranchised.
Yeah.
Which-
Well, it's like from Brazil especially, that land was never bought by the Portuguese.
Uh-huh.
That land was invaded.
Yeah.
Took it out from the natives, and they killed them, and they took over.
Yeah.
And that was never actually given back. It just, time changed, and it was lands that were once plantations were turned into cities and keep going on
Yeah.
in a different path.
Yeah.
But what we need to understand is we don't want to walk backwards.
Yeah, but that's a similar story throughout the world where it was colonized.
Yes,
It was
everywhere.
always taken away from someone else
Someone else.
and given to someone else, and then have someone else we call build it, and then when they build.
Now it's not right about hatred, and we should all love each other who we are.
All right, you see transpired that you appreciate of
Technology,
technology.
yeah.
What else?
Cultural moving forward,
Okay,
whether it's innovation
okay,
or diversity or growth, I don't know.
yeah. So you happen to came down here for a special reason, or you just walking through the place?
Just walking, just shopping.
So you ain't here for no special reason. You don't even know what today is.
I do, yeah.
What is it?
Martin Luther King.
Okay, all right. So,
We're just here with friends.
okay, all right, man. Like as a young man.
Big Doug, okay?
Yeah, okay,
I need that.
okay. So it was. So this is a special day for you.
Okay, listen. When I used to go to that Strange Theater,
Uh huh.
the people used to make us black African Americans go upstairs in the back and go in the back.
In that theater.
That theater right there.
What's the name of it?
Strange. Look over there. You see the name.
I saw the name Strand.
That's the name of Strange.
Yeah.
But check this out. I go to church now on Sunday. It's called Miracle Community.
In there?
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
the only black man that goes there.
Wow.
Because God looks at the heart. He don't care what color my skin.
Right. So it revolved. So you're saying it revolved. It actually revolved, right? Into something better. How you doing? So what's special today? What makes it so special that you here today? You know, somebody did something interesting, right? They said they come and they throw a coin in that fountain. in a resemblance of Martin Luther King. So you have a coin to toss in there. So what does Martin Luther King meant to you as a person? Civil rights? Yeah. Okay. That's what it's about. Civil rights. So you're down here just passing through the place because this is a particular day when they celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday. This is a special day when they celebrate Martin Luther King's birthday. So you happen to come down here, this is your favorite park, and it happened to be on this day.
It happened to be on this day that we're...
Celebrating Martin Luther King.
Yes, you're saying it's his birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. So I'm not understanding your question.
Yeah, I'm saying today's a special day, right? Yeah, I'm doing this because I want people to tell me exactly why they participate in Martin Luther King celebration.
One thing, you
Huh? Yeah.
say that man, okay?
Go ahead. What it mean to you?
Don't believe, don't feed it.
What it means to you? What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
Nothing, nothing.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing, nothing.
Miss,
That man
Miss.
dead.
Miss, don't worry about it. Go ahead. What does it mean to you? I'm a reporter. What does it mean to you?
Sorry, it's a bit hard to hear because of the music.
No, yeah. Go ahead. You can hear me. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm currently just waiting for my friends to get here now. I'm just hanging out because we were going to plan to have a picnic, even though it's
Right.
sort of like a potty game. But I just figured it would be nice to hang out with them before
Yeah.
school starts again.
Yeah. So educational wise, you know, the transformation of life give us the opportunity to elevate ourselves, right? And some people normally stuck in the past, right? So when you're stuck in the past, you cannot elevate yourself. That man I'm talking about, he's still stuck in the past. So I kind of like feel sorry for him in some way, but I pray to God that he caught himself. Yeah, it's a human being, but he's kind of stuck in the past. I wish he could get out of the past, you know what I'm saying? Because the past is behind us. We need to move forward. All right? Talk to you later.
Well, I'm appreciative of him.
Yeah.
Well, basically because there were so many things that my parents couldn't do,
Yeah.
and they tolerated, so
Right.
I could be able to be who I am right now.
Right.
I mean, I can go and buy a house as long as I got money anywhere I want to. When my parents were coming up, they couldn't do that.
Right.
You know, they were discouraged from having education. I can go and be educated anywhere I want to be.
Right.
So I'm just appreciative not only for what he did, but what all of my forefathers and grandparents did. They sacrificed so I could have.
Yeah.
And I'm just appreciative of that.
You know, that's interesting, right? I'm from the Virgin Islands, right? And I came from a distinctive family called the George, the Shinnery, and the Carwood, right? And we had slavery there too, right? But the difference between the slavery there, right, is after a period of time, the slave outnumbered the slave master. So they became freer early, right? So there was some special reason. Martin Luther King Day, right?
I mean, yeah, today it is, yeah.
You know it is?
Yeah, of course.
So what does Martin Luther King Day mean to you as an American or someone from someplace else? I'm from the Virgin Islands, that's why I'm asking that question. I'm a reporter trying to collectively understand why people celebrate, because I couldn't live in two places at the same time. So tell me, what's it mean to you?
I think it's a day of reflection and kind of realizing that nothing is really kind of handed to you.
Right.
And that people before you have been fighting for things that the comforts that you have today.
Yeah.
And that
Right.
That progress is
Yeah.
kind of eternal.
You said something distinctively, right? Because like I said, I couldn't live in two places at the same time, right? And I'm from the American Virgin Islands, right? And I learned about this stuff in school, right? But I didn't participate it until I came to America and was in the Navy. That's when it hits me I had to understand, because I was living in some called a utopia society, right? With people coming in from all over America, all over the world, right? And there was no derogatory, there was no animosity, there was a kind of like a free love society, right? But all the time, all this was going on, right? So what I got and understand, appreciated, right, is that someone before me, right, whatever he or she did, they laid that foundation. And even though sometimes we have a concept of saying to ourselves, right, well, why is it that the other people who actually laid all the foundation isn't propelling themselves up the way they're supposed to be propelled? And then you come to the realization of this, right? Everything that we have that we come in later on, right? We got it because of what they did. You understand? And so you're never supposed to say to yourself that, what's wrong with them? Because you yourself didn't have those stumbling blocks. They eradicated them for you and I. And that's why I'm appreciative of Martin Luther King Day. All right?
And it's our responsibility to do that for the people who come after us.
That's correct.
It's
That's correct.
planting
Yeah.
the seed for a tree that you never get to sit in the shade of.
Right. All right, I'm Leon from the Virgin Islands. Huh? Oh, no? Oh, wow. Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
Everything.
Everything. All right, good. Back a little bit.
I'll go back.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
What's it mean to you?
I think freedom and connectedness and
Uh-huh.
type of diversity that brings people together. And
Okay.
I think that like hearing people's stories and learning more about how the world goes around and humanity. Something like that.
That's interesting. You know why? Because as I look at this picture here, right?
Yeah.
Who does the picture here represent?
I mean, Marilyn Monroe?
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm asking that question, because in a society, we have the past, right? The past reflect glamour, right?
Yeah.
But glamour is part of our society, and which is great. I like that, right? But sometimes we walk down this avenue and we see these pictures, right? And then say who it is. And I'm curious to want to know who that was. Tell me, who was it? You don't know either, right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Way before COVID.
Yeah. So what you said again, I want to really get it a deep sense of what it means.
Okay, and I gotta hurry because
I know. Go ahead.
But I just think it means loving
Yeah.
each other for who they are on the inside. You know,
Mhm.
we're all one. We're all in this together, and I think it means not judging people, you know, based off of what you see
Okay.
on
Gotcha.
their outer appearance.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Testing. Why this thing isn't showing me anything, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I don't know, but it ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No problem. I don't get it. Testing. Okay, there we go. It's supposed to be impromptu. What is?
Martin Luther King is Damien to me is teaching people how to appreciate humanity.
Humanity?
Freedom and humanity.
Yeah.
And treating people like human beings and not looking at people for the color of their skin,
yeah,
but the content of their character and who they are.
Right. Martin Luther King said his whole concept was the soul of a nation. What does that mean to you? He was embarking on a philosophy of soul of a nation. What does that mean?
Soul of a nation.
Yeah.
Because everybody has souls. When you're walking around in this world, in this life, in this universe, everybody has soul. Why doesn't the universe have a soul? Everything has a soul.
Okay.
What has soul breathes life. Life breathes soul.
Okay.
So you can't say that we're in this world and we're non-existent. It's because the existence is the soul of the world. We're all just walking in it. We're all spirits. That's why you have to appreciate the earth. You have to appreciate the air you breathe.
Right.
You have to appreciate humanity.
Yeah. But what I consider the soul of a nation mean, right? It's the consciousness of a nation.
Right.
The air you breathe, and the attitude of a nation.
Right.
The soul of a nation. The soul means that you actually, the embodiment of your laws, embodiment of your behavior. And if I can change the soul of that nation from what it used to be, then I think I accomplished the mission.
And he did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I know you put me on the spot.
Yeah, okay, thank you anyway. Thank you.
But no, yeah.
Tell me about why you feel it necessary to come out today.
Well, because I'm a part of a minister, and plus I'm a part of the civil rights movement.
Okay.
And that's why I do.
So I couldn't live in two places at the same time.
Yeah.
So tell me, and I'm from the Virgin Islands, tell me what was it like in your century?
And his life was to get us, bring us together, and make sure that we no longer have racism and discrimination.
Okay, I got you. Everybody was supposed to be inclusive. Yeah. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Reverend White. Nice talking to you. All right. Consciousness of the nation.
I celebrate Martin Luther King holiday and all that he's done, civil rights, but I don't follow his philosophy, the non-violent movement.
Okay.
I don't believe in that, but I do. He's a great man. He did a lot, I come out, and celebrate.
You remind me of a Malcolm X guy. Malcolm X said, "Look here, if they hit me, I hit them back.
Yeah.
I ain't turning the other cheek."
No.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yep.
And sometimes it takes that, because a lot of time, most revolution is won by that.
Yeah.
And guess what? Sometimes when people give you that that temporary liberation, they don't really give you all. But when you take it and you get it all, then you can initiate what you.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
What did you think I was gonna say?
Huh?
You walked away. What did you think I was gonna say?
No, I thought you were gonna say to me, and in fact, because I tell you what will normally happen, right? Is that some people doesn't have a free mind, a free-flowing mind, and sometimes they take it from a defensive perspective. And what I'm doing, I'm actually capturing the moment of time. What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you? You have, huh?
remembering the past, recognizing the future, and doing what you can to uplift the community.
Good, gotcha. All right, thanks. Even though you don't have shopping, like shopping until you drop, and
well, listen, we just got here. We're not from here, so I think we got here.
Where you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey, the Garden State.
That's right.
Yeah.
It looks like we got here just in time, though.
Right. So, okay. So what does Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
To me?
Yeah.
You know, I think it means fighting for something that's bigger than you.
Okay. I will accept that. I'll accept that one, really. That's deep. That's profound.
It's true, though.
Yeah, profound. Yeah.
And also showing how, like, peace and being a role model.
Yeah.
And leading through that, and, like, the power of using his voice for speaking.
Right.
Can, like, encourage others to do the same thing.
To be better. Yeah, to be better, yeah. Right. All right. New Jersey! I'm from the Virgin Islands. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
To you.
Oh man, it means a lot.
Tell me. Talk to me.
For me, it just means freedom, honestly.
Freedom from what?
Well, the Civil Rights Movement was a big deal. And although more than just Martin Luther King made an impact, he was someone that we know that had an influential impact on the Civil Rights Movement, which allowed us to be able to kind of do what we do today, be able to walk around.
So how are you living a dream? How are you living a dream?
I feel like I'm living a dream. I have no complaints. I have a wonderful family. My husband and I are free to work, do what we want to do, make decent money, vote, all those things.
Okay, so someone paved that way for you and I.
Yeah.
So that you can actually achieve all those things.
Absolutely.
And you appreciate it for that. You're not just you didn't just take it as for granted. You participate. And sometimes that's a key word, right?
Yeah.
You can't sit in the house or sit in a stoop and complain. You have to participate. And when the opposition comes, then you kick the door down, literally, right? Not by your foot, but find ways to get around to achieve that goal that he set up for you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, thanks.
Thank you for your service.
The importance of it. And how it's not free.
How it evolved.
That's right.
How did it evolve?
Well, it evolved from a struggle. Anything worthwhile comes with a struggle. And with that struggle in mind, that's how we should appreciate it every day.
Okay.
Because without freedom,
What's stranger? I was in the Navy, and a lot of people before me was in a different military, right?
Sure.
So, Black American, right, fought for freedom in the Revolutionary War. They fought for freedom in the Civil War, right? They fought for freedom in World War I. They fought for freedom in World War II. But in spite of that, they still didn't really acquire the things that their counterpart had acquired based on the GI Bill that was set up.
Yes.
How come?
Well, it's because there is a dark side. And as Reverend Dr. King would say, you don't let that control you.
Right.
You must protest, you must make noise, and you must let it be known that it's unjust.
Right.
And I say as long as we can continue to show strength, and elect the right people, hold them accountable.
Okay.
It will turn.
It will turn.
It will turn.
Good. I like that, because what normally happens is that people don't know that. And I engaged a guy, a Caucasian guy, in a conversation. He said to me, I was talking on the subject of privilege, right? And real estate. And I said to him, the rich of a nation, no matter if it's America, England, whatever it is, right? It's based on real estate, right? And there was a set of people who didn't have the ability to acquire real estate. So that put them back, right? And he said to me, you know, My grandfather didn't realize he was privileged, and he was one of those who actually received all the GI Bill, and 99% of the GI Bill went to his generation, and he died believing that he was denying the fact that he got his up because he was so smart, not realizing that he was privileged. So this guy understand exactly what I was saying, and he echoed that to me, and I was appreciative of him because he was candid in his interview, and that's what I'm looking for, someone who's candid in the interview. Talk to you later, man. Society about, right? So you don't know about that. So you actually are first or second generation, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm from the Virgin Islands, right? I'm from the Virgin Islands, right? That's why I'm asking this question, right? I couldn't live in two places at the same time, right? And I figure you couldn't do the same thing too, right?
Are you from the Virgin Islands?
The U.S. Virgin Islands. You, St. Thomas.
St. Thomas?
Right? So
Puerto Rican. So
okay, so here's what I'm saying, right? So you and I couldn't live in two places at the same time, right?
Okay.
And our century was different, right?
Sure.
You understand? So we now coming up the rear, right?
Okay.
And we trying to understand exactly what it was like to be living in that century and to be appreciative, right?
Sure.
Of all the what we call it, all the privilege that we now have because someone else did it for us, right? So we tend to show appreciation not only for the day, but for those who did it for us, who worked for nothing in order that this can be what it is, right? And we, Johnny come lately now, participate in it with no opposition.
Sure.
So that's
we
what.
don't have to fight the struggles that they fought.
Yeah, in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're from Puerto Rico, right? What part?
I'm from the Fajardo, the east.
Fajardo, MLK.
Yes, right there.
Yeah, but I go over there all the time. I used to work for the National Park Service.
Good, yeah.
And so I'm familiar with Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. Every summer we used to go over there to buy our clothes because it costs more in the Virgin Islands. So we catch, for school and stuff, we go over there and buy our clothes, man.
Yeah.
So
St. Thomas is a beautiful place.
Yeah. So nice. What's your name?
Miguel.
Miguel, Leon. Why most Puerto Rican name Miguel?
Yeah, good.
Why most Puerto Rican name Miguel?
Why?
Yeah.
Miguel is it's a Christian name. It means to be like God. Yeah.
Oh, it means in other words, Emmanuel, short for Emmanuel.
Yep. Manuel,
Yeah.
Miguel. They're synonyms for Michael.
Okay, I got you. I didn't see it from that perspective, but I run into a lot of Puerto Ricans that have the name Miguel.
Yeah.
And so.
And Manuel too.
And Manuel, yeah. So, anyway, I'm glad to meet my homeboy. Let me stand up there. My homeboy from Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
My homeboy.
I didn't know if you were talking about me or something.
Yeah, homeboy. Yeah. Okay, man.
And what is this for?
I'm a videographer. Okay. What I do, I capture the moment in time.
Okay. Sure.
And like I said, the moment in time means the person who I got my channel, right? I'm gonna show you my channel, right? The person who actually, this moment will never be the same.
Sure.
So whatever I engage here, right? I'm like a reporter leaving my house.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh,
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yeah, so how's it going, man?
Fine, sir.
Daryl, tell me about what you had today, Daryl.
I actually just came up to celebrate the life and the legacy of probably one of the greatest prophets besides Jesus that ever lived.
Yeah, because most of his prophecy came true, right? Most of his prophecy came true, right?
They're still developing. They're still
evolving. Yeah. All right, man. It's been nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. This Martin Luther King Day parade here Yeah. There they are. Cadets. Yeah. Here's some of the participants in the that's all right, man. Martin Luther King Parade here in this great city of Marietta. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great time to be out today in this beautiful day called Martin Luther King Day, isn't it? All right. It's a great day. Oh, yeah. So, brother, what does Martin Luther King Day mean to you? Huh? That's a good question, yeah. That's why I'm asking it. What does it mean to you?
He did a lot for us.
Okay, gotcha. Martin Luther King Day Parade. There goes our daddy. Hi, daddy. Hey, man, what Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
Huh?
What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you?
He has afforded me the right to live comfortably with my family.
Okay, gotcha. And that's your wife here, right?
That's my wife and these are my babies.
Oh, yeah, okay. Special day today. The wife and the husband out enjoy. What is meant to you? What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you? Yeah.
He meant hope.
Hope.
For a better day for my children.
For a better day and children and friends.
A new world.
All right, good. Gotcha.
Love you, baby.
Yeah, all right. Mr. Mason. Yeah. All right, got you, little girl. You got to go out there for me to see you. You got to stand there so I can see you. Yeah. There they are. Yeah. The man. It is Martin Luther King Parade today. And I'm looking at these beautiful people here in this parade. Beautiful people here in this parade here. Martin Luther King Day. Kappa Alpha Papa, AKA looking so good. We paved the way. Yeah, it is Martin Luther King Day today. Look at the beautiful people here today. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah. Look at all these beautiful people out here today on Martin Luther King Day, doing their thing here, marching on this particular celebration. And I like that. I like this, man. I like this. I like this. Huh? Why is it so special to you today?
It represents progress.
Huh?
Every day, every year, a step forward.
Step forward.
It's progress. It's celebrated.
Celebrated.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. So
celebrate the life, the legacy, the memory of Dr. King and the reason.
For the season.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that, man. I like that. Thanks. King Day.
What your
I'm a person who impromptu, right? I'm a not a person who actually looking for money, understand? I'm just capturing the moment to get a feedback of what is it like as a
good moment.
Huh?
It's a good moment.
Good moment.
I prefer not to be on camera.
No, you can talk to me. You don't have to be on camera. Tell me about it.
Tell me. Can you ask your question one more time? What is the MLK?
What does it mean to you? Yeah.
Hopefully positive change.
You said hopefully?
Yeah. Well, it's been many years since he gave his speech. We've seen a lot of improvement since then, but we're not quite there yet. So.
Cool. So it's evolving, revolving.
Yeah.
Everything takes time, right?
Takes time.
It's that you don't want to go back, though.
Correct.
So the concept is to move forward.
Correct.
So
positive change.
that's what's
positive
about,
change.
right? And that's why I'm here. I'm from the Virgin Islands. You know, I couldn't live in two places at the same time. So I'm from American Virgin Island and educated there and moved to the United States, right? But I couldn't live in two places at the same time, so I have to have an understanding of what it was like in those centuries. And the only way I could understand it to engage those people who actually are the offspring of people, or the people who still alive from those centuries. So that's why my whole concept is to understand those things, and by me understanding things, then I grow.
So when did you come here from the Virgin Islands?
When I was 17.
17, okay.
Yeah, so I've been all over the world. I was in the Navy. I've been all over the world. I've been to all 50 states. I've been almost halfway around.
50?
Yeah, 50 states, right?
Nice.
And I embarked on something called Small Town America, right? So Small Town America means to me and a project, right? Because I used to work for the National Park System, right? Is to go into these small towns and understand the inception of the town, how it came into existence. So by doing that, I understand the behavior of the people, why they act a certain way, because it's an inception.
What have you learned about Marietta?
What I learned about Marietta and Georgia, I'll tell you what I learned about at this small town Marietta, right?
Sure.
And I'm a historian too, right? Marietta was one of the cities, right, that actually in the beginning prosper more wealth than most of the other states offer forced labor. You understand?
Okay.
Georgia, and that's why Marietta and Georgia Confederate Army fought so hard, because this was the seat of that wealth.
Right.
Every small town in Georgia, when you roll through them, they got a big church, right? And they got a big courthouse. And the reason for a big church and a big courthouse, explain it to me.
Well, control.
Okay, because most of the people who had the land went to the church and they controlled the court, right? So in order to manipulate the system, right, they have those institutions. So that's what I learned about small town America.
Yep.
They got two distinctive things.
Yep.
A big church.
They're supposed to be distinct, but they're really not.
When I say distinct, they're contrary to what the beliefs are. If you understand what I'm saying, right? The church is symbolic of equality, right? But in reality, the church in most southern states was not symbolic of equality. It was symbolic of what I call exploitation.
Yes.
It was using the term of exploitation through the concept of Christianity. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So
you
that's
have to be careful how loud you say that around here.
No, I'm a historian.
Yeah.
I engage this guy.
I agree with. I agree with you.
I engage guys. When I use the word, I engage people of all ethnicity, right? And I'm trying to find the answer. So when I talk to someone, I'm not talking to them for any argumentative reason. What I'm talking to them about is to get the truth of actually what transpired. Because sometimes we live in a society where we kind of like in denial. In fact, I'm gonna give you a short example, and I'm gonna run out and get some more pictures here, right? Here's what happened. I found a guy, right, in Kennesaw, right? Oh, my grandfather was a colonel in the Confederate Army, and what he did, he still had Black Americans living in his land, right? And so there was nothing wrong with slavery. So I said, well, sir, could your grandfather negotiate his wage? Could he own land? Could he live where he want to live? Yes. Could that other guy live where he want to live. No, right? The land that he living on, right? Martin Luther King parade, and you bring your loved ones, huh? So what does it mean to you? What does it mean to you? What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you? Tell me.
He said it means peace.
Okay. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Happy little thanks. So tell me about it. Tell me why you're here today. To see the parade. MLK Day. All right. What about you? Why you here today? Huh? It's a celebration. Yeah. Right? Okay. It's a celebration, right? Yeah, so why you here today, these beautiful people? Celebrating who? Martin Luther King, right? Yeah. All right, great. Okay. All right.
No, they got the car. You can't go right there.
You have a you guys are distinctive lady, right? Tell me why you all out today? I mean, you all are distinctive, really. I'll be honest with you. Why you all out today? Come on. You're just watching a parade. Okay. Good. All right. I'm impromptu, you know what I'm saying? I capture the moment. Yeah. You never know what you miss. You gotta come back around. Yeah, Martin Day. Martin Day. Martin Day. Martin Day. Martin Day. Martin Luther King Day here today, Marietta, Georgia. You guys are some distinctive ladies. Why you all here today? Huh? Why you all out today?
Oh, why are we here?
Yeah. Parade.
MLK parade.
Okay. So what, are you living a dream?
I am.
How? Huh? Are you black and I'm proud? All right. Beautiful ladies here today. What does Martin Luther King Day mean to you? Nothing? I said, what does it mean to you, Martin Luther King? Huh? What is what? Martin Luther King Day. That's what I'm saying. Everything. Everything. All right. That's good. Martin Luther King Day today. King Day
All right,
today.
everyone's picture at this point. We're going to turn it. Can we give a round of applause for the president of the SCLC?
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Bill Williams, who organizes this every year.
All right.
Y'all are gathered here to funk this thing up. Can you deal with the funk? I need y'all to funk it up. First of all, I want to thank you so much. Where's Jason Brown? Where is Jason Brown? Because this is a holiday that lets us know that it's not a day off, but a day on. And they're here today to do the work. So we give your name glory. We give your name praise. Amen.
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 No, it's not. No. Yeah, it's not gonna be on.
Black cowboy. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. Look at it. Look at it. Wow. Sister, you looking good up there in the horse. Yeah, I like it.
It's from Amazon. Thank you.
It's Amazon.
Yeah,
okay, what's your name?
I'm April.
April, beautiful lady April. Okay.
Valley right now. You in C8 Valley with the engines in the
And what valley?
C8 Valley. All C8s right here.
What I mean?
That's the
Camaro?
Models, yeah.
Oh, Camaro.
No, Corvette.
Corvette. Okay, Corvette. Okay, so this is a Corvette Valley.
Exactly.
Okay, so you guys do this annually?
7, 8.
Yeah, we try to do a lot of fundraisers.
Yeah.
You know, for different events. It just depends on what the need is.
Okay.
Yeah. Like this is C7. I mean C8. That's C7.
So these are considered top of the line cars.
Yeah.
And you don't use them every day though, right?
I drive as much as I can.
Yes, every day.
Drive every day.
Oh yeah? And look at his hair. Hey man. Alright. Classic cars, man. Classic. Super Sport. What you got under the hood, man? Oh, you could own this chariot. They would say, well, what are you doing with this? You uppity. We come and grab you and burn up your chariot.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you.
What your number is,
I'm
shorty?
reflecting back. All right. I'm impressed, man, by the cars, man. Tell me about the whole aspiration behind this. Yeah. Hey. Gotcha.
Thank you.
All right, now. Hey.
Of Cobb County Paneling Council is that person in our midst. The president of, I know, but I always have to call her 8 times. Okay? The president of Cobb County Panhandle Council, Ursula Thomas. Okay? Okay. Will greet us on behalf of the Panhandle Council.
All right.
Hello everyone, I am Ursula Thomas, the National Pan-Hellenic Council of Cobb County's new president, and I'm so happy to see all of you here. You all answered the call, and we appreciate you. We want the public to know and understand that this council serves on behalf of 8 organizations in our service area. 8 organizations, 2,500 active members with a reach of 5,000 to 6,000. We need to understand our metrics so that we can understand how we can best serve Cobb County and partner with organizations just like this. I want you to make sure that you are following any of our social media handles. We are in the process of updating our website. It should be updated in the next 2 weeks. We have all been in contact with all of your representatives. We are grateful for you. We are grateful for those that brought their children. Can we shout out to the parents that brought their children? Nieces, nephews. We appreciate you showing the next generation how we acknowledge and honor what's been done for us. If there's anything that we can do in the National Paneling Council of Cobb County to serve you, please feel free to reach out to me, and I would like to point out my illustrious council members. Thank you, Sir. Thank you, Dr. Williams.
I heard you.
That today is not a day of just being off from work, but it's a day of service. It's a day of giving back to our community. So again, on behalf of the Daughters of Algerie Court, number 228, Thank you so much for being here.
All right, thank you so much. Moving right along. I don't want to keep you too long. So if I'm moving quickly, because I really want to try to manage our
Hey, man. Hey, when I grow up, I want one of those, man. When I grow up, I want one of those. Super Corvette. All right, there he is. Okay.
We are participating in it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do a lot of volunteer stuff. We do a lot of car shows, yeah, but we mainly love doing volunteer activities.
Okay.
That's what we're about.
Got you, man. I like that brother's shirt, man. That brother's shirt. Distinctive, man. Where you get a shirt?
This here?
Yeah.
I got this several years ago at a parade.
Parade?
Yeah, we seen it, yeah.
Yeah, man, I like that shirt, man. All right. Hot brothers, man. Okay. Marietta, Georgia? Georgia grown, huh? All right. Hey, Rosa Park.